Today I will show you how to make these cute little marshmallows, and I have two different sizes here, so you can make the small ones or the big or a mixture of both. They're kind of fun because you can stack them, and I have all the face designs in my Etsy shop as well as my shop on my website, so you can check that out at knfdesign.com, and all the links will also be down below. And you can mix and match up the faces, so if you like these eyes but you want that, those are the same mouths. Let's say you want that mouth with like those eyes, you can do that. And for this we will need the cubes. This is just like a white foam I got from Dollar Tree. This one, these little guys are little cubes. They came in a pack of 3 at Dollar Tree, and then I painted them white. I'll show you about that. You'll need some Mod Podge and some brown paint, as well as if you want to do the graham cracker on top, this is some cork board, a cork board sheet, and then I just drew on the little lines with a marker, and then some glue to glue on the cork. And that is it, or the vinyl, or if you want to paint the faces on, what you decide. So let's get crafting. Today I'm going to be making little marshmallow characters, and I'm going to be using these wooden squares that I found at Dollar Tree. First step, I'm just going to use some basic paint, or even that paint, just some white paint, and paint them white. And then I will be printing my little faces. Here's a flower pot I did, and then also a hot chocolate face that I did originally, and I'll be doing the little drips as well. You can find both of those in my website. I'll link those down below as well. And then once we paint these white, I will make the faces for them based on my design, which you can find on my Etsy shop or my website, knfdesign.com. I have painted my 3 wooden blocks, did a couple coats, and then I have my mug faces. I did about a 1-inch face. Just measure whatever you're using to see what would fit it. Actually, I think I did 1.4, sorry, inches wide. I also decided not to do the little cheeks and pink sections because I'm going to just paint them in. With it being so small, I thought this would just be easier for me. So now we gotta weed them. And I have some transfer tape to help me with that. These first 3 marshmallows I just painted on the cheeks, but later on I made more and I cut out little circles for the pink cheeks on the rest of them. So you can go either way. Now for the hot chocolate drips, I'm doing this dark brown with some glossy Mod Podge. I like to mix more Mod Podge than brown paint, and if you end up getting it and once it dries, it's just too, it's not very puffy or shiny, then you need to add more of the Mod Podge and less paint and just paint over it again. Also note that the Mod Podge, when it's wet, makes the brown look a lot lighter than what it is, but it will dry darker. I did not cover the top of 2 of the marshmallows because I'm going to cover them up with the graham cracker topping, which is this cork sheet. So I didn't need to waste the paint or Mod Podge because you would not see it. At first I thought the cork sheet would not be sturdy enough on its own, so I cut a piece of cardboard out. But then you'll see, I realized that I'm not a huge fan of the cardboard even with the corkboard on top of it. So I put just the cork sheet, and it seems to be sturdy enough on its own. So I end up doing the cardboard with cork sheet at the bottom so the cardboard is not seen. If a section's showing, you can just fill it in with your paint. So here I didn't quite go far enough back, and it was seen. I also initially used my paint to make the little lines and dots on my graham cracker, but I thought it was a little too dark. So you could either use a lighter brown paint, or I ended up using a metallic marker I got from Dollar Tree, which seemed to work fine for me. I don't know if you can see, but some of the chocolate's a little more 3D'd, and some of it looks more just painted on. So I think I need to make it a little bit thicker, so I get that more 3D effect that I'm going for. I'm also debating on my graham cracker. Do I like that design? And I think I like just that single layer versus doing the cardboard. And I'll glue him back on. And this guy is not going to have any graham cracker on top, he'll just be chocolate. So I'm going to try to do it a little thicker. I'm going to be making the large white foam squares. These I got from Dollar Tree, but I have seen them cheaper on Amazon. I'm going to use this as the top where that random words are, because it'll get covered up with either the graham cracker or the chocolate that we make on top. And we will make these exactly the same way we did the little ones. Now I'm going to show you the 3 different ways you could use these cork sheets. The ones I bought had a sticky bottom, so if you peel off this backing, it's very sticky, and the little corners that don't touch the marshmallow can collect dust and hair and things. So to avoid that, you can stick 2 backs together, and so it's doubled, and then use scissors to cut off any of the excess to make them even. This double method I think was my favorite, but you do use a little bit more of the cork sheet because you are doubling it. The other technique is just a single layer like I have here at the bottom, and you just don't pull off the sticky at all. You could also do this where I added a piece of cardboard to the bottom. It's really pretty sturdy, just a single layer, but just watch that stickiness. My recommendation would be to get one that doesn't have any sticky at all on it. And again, these sheets were from Dollar Tree. Here's all the little marshmallow guys. I really like how they all turned out, and you can mix and match the faces. As you can see, I have several different faces, so don't be afraid to mix up the eyes with the mouth. Maybe add that little tongue like he's licking up some chocolate. It's also fun if you can stack them, and it can even be stacked with these guys here. So it just depends if you like the graham cracker or the chocolate. Lots you can do with them. Then again, you can do the small guys, the bigger guys. It'd be really nice on a tier tray. This is kind of a larger tier tray, but if you decorated it a little bit more, it would look really cute with some like hot chocolate signs, things like that, along with these little hot chocolate mugs we've made. I'll link those down below. If you'd like more information on how I made these little guys, as well as some of my other projects I've been working on, don't forget to visit my website, knfdesign.com. And also don't forget to give me that like and subscribe to this channel. It really does help me. Thanks for crafting with me.